Welcome to another episode of Michelle Davis Fitness, where we love to do product reviews and video testimonials. We're live every Thursday at 1 p.m. here in Las Vegas on WCOBM.TV. And I also want to thank my co-host Annie Breyer for being here on the show.
Thank you, Michelle.
Absolutely. And we do want to give a shout out to Heidi. We miss you. We wish you were here with us, but she's taking care of her babies, getting prepped up for her competition. But we have a product review that we wanted to get started with, and this is Organic Living Superfoods. And I absolutely love them because, well, not only are they really, really convenient with these little packs, but they have enclosure little zips on them, so you can close them up when you don't want to finish them and you still want them to be fresh. But the packets are really small, so you can take them and put them in your purse.
Perfect.
Put them in your bag. You can take them with you. And they have all sorts of different flavors and varieties. So they have spicy Santa Fe. They have dark chocolate covered coconut flakes, blueberry baobab crunch. You tried one that's actually both of your favorite flavors in it.
Yeah, I just tried the coconut fig, and it was very good because I'm a huge fan of coconut and fig, so it's a perfect combination, actually.
And when it comes to superfoods, you know, it's amazing how if you just be creative, some of these companies can actually give you all that you need in your superfoods and make it yummy too. So thanks to Organic Living Superfoods for making these cute little packs, and congratulations on your new labels as well. Yeah, so thank you very much. So we're gonna get started on our next product review. Take a look at this video.
Hi, my name is Udo Erasmus, and we're going to talk about oils. Why oils? Because more health problems come from damaged oils than any other part of nutrition, and more health benefits will come from oils made with health in mind, because oils are the most sensitive of all of our nutrients, of all our essential nutrients. They are damaged by light, by oxygen, by heat, and they need to be protected from those. But we don't do that in our major oil industry. So when I got poisoned by pesticides and I found out how much damage is done to oils, in fact, in a tablespoon of a normal cooking oil that is 1% damaged, you will get more than 6 million damaged molecules for every one of your body's 10 trillion cells. That's a lot of toxicity to take in a tablespoon. We take 2 to 4 tablespoons a day, most people. And we also use those oils for frying, and when we fry, we damage them by light, oxygen, and heat acting on them all at the same time. When I found that out, I said, I can't get healthy on oils like that. We should make them with health in mind. And so I developed a method for making oils with health in mind, where they're protected from the time they're in the seed to the time they're in a glass bottle, in a box, and in the fridge. And in order to get the benefits that these oils have, we have to treat them with that kind of care, and we have to use them with care, so we don't use them for frying. In fact, I tell people, get your frying pan, hit yourself on the head with it really hard so it's associated with pain, and then throw that thing out, because frying is the worst thing that we ever invented to do with our food. So we make oils with health in mind, and they are major nutrients. And the oils I work with are not supplement oils, they're actually food oil foundation. What I want people to do is I want them to stop taking oils that industry has damaged. I want them to stop putting them in the frying pan and damaging them further. I would want them to switch to oils made with health in mind and use those oils in foods, hot, warm, or cold, after those foods come off the heat source. Essential fatty acids are essential nutrients, and essential means something very specific when we talk about foods. And this is like the foundation of why nutrition gets results in healing. And it goes like this. A nutrient is essential if life can't make it in your body, but you have to have it to live and be healthy. And it therefore has to come in from outside. That's the first part. Second part is, if you don't get enough of any essential nutrient, then you cannot stay healthy. Your health will deteriorate. You will get symptoms that are called deficiency symptoms because you're not getting enough. Those symptoms are degenerative in nature, look a lot like some of our degenerative diseases. Those symptoms get worse with time, And if you don't get enough, long enough of any essential nutrient, you die. So this is really important stuff from a perspective both of life and of health. Third part of the definition is that if you're not getting enough of an essential nutrient, but while you're going down, but before you die, because death is by definition not reversible, so before you die, you bring enough of that missing nutrient back into your diet, then all this deficiency symptoms are reversed and you get your health back. And the reason for that is that life knows exactly how to make you a body that works, provided that you take responsibility for making sure that enough of every one of these essential nutrients lands in your body so that life can do its job with them. The essential nutrients include 18 minerals, 13 vitamins, 8 essential amino acids that come from protein, and 2 essential fatty acids that come from fats. The essential fatty acids are important because they're essential nutrients that the body can't make but has to have in order for us to live and be healthy. And there are 2 that come from fats. And everything we talk about fats and health, and there's so many stories about fats. Is this good? Is it bad? The book is called Fats That Heal, Fats That Kill, because they're 2 completely opposite stories on fats. The essential fatty acids are the fats that heal. And there are 2. Omega-3, 99% of the population doesn't get enough omega-3s for optimum health. And omega-6. Omega-6s are also essential. Most people get their omega-6s damaged by the processing and then further damaged by the way we use them in foods. So essential fatty acids are super important for health. They're super sensitive. They need a lot of care. And basically you want to get them made with health in mind. They should be in glass. The ratio between the 2 is important. And my specialty is that I developed a method for making them with health in mind, and I developed flaxseed oil. I became omega-6 deficient on flaxseed oil. I then developed a blend that is better balanced, and that's what Udo's oil is. There are several reasons for making oils with health in mind.
Hey guys, so I hope you guys have learned a lot from Udo's oil, because Flora, the company, has just told me that they came out with their Omega Sport 369 oil blend. Now, Annie, how long have you been taking Flora for?
I've been taking it for 3 years now.
Yeah, and Michael, our trainer, Michael Haley from Platinum Physiques, the minute you get on board, he tells you to go out and buy yourself some Udo's oil. Now, what did you think of it when you first started taking it?
I loved it. I use it every single morning with my oatmeal and egg whites, and to me it has quite of a nutty flavor. I think it's delicious. I don't have any problem with it at all. And then during my prep, not only do I use it in the morning, but I put it on my last meal of the day as well.
Okay. And you actually just ordered yourself a new bottle of this.
I did.
Yeah. So speaking of, you're surprised that they came out with this Sport. Now you probably are wondering what's the difference between the traditional Udo's oil and the Omega Udo's oil Sport. This provides healthy fats to your body just like the regular Udo's oil, but this has MCT for sustained energy. It's got metabolism support, turmeric, the anti-inflammatory, to aid in digestion. It's got a turmeric extract that they use in this Omega Sport, and it's clinically proven to provide superior absorption, so antioxidants for good health, and vitamin D as well they put in to support bone health. So I just love the fact that they have taken insight to helping out athletes, and so for sustained energy, anti-inflammatory, bone support, and antioxidants for good health, Flora has come out with this Omega Sport oil, which I absolutely love. They actually also, thanks to Amanda, hi Amanda from Flora, they sent me also some other products that I'm going to be reviewing these next couple of weeks and telling you guys about as well. So be sure to check into my Instagram. You can follow me at Michelle Davis Fitness and see all the insight of all the products that I review, and as well thanks for the trucker hat. Love it. So that concludes our Flora product review, and let's get to our next product.
All right, everyone, I'm going to share with you a off-season and pre-contest protein source that I've been using for the last 5 or 6 months now. I posted about it. It's called Skinny Beef. and it's actually a 2% lean beef. So 98% lean. Your common lean beef in the grocery store is like 96. This is 98, and as you can see, it's very red, almost like organ meat, like game organ meat. It's pretty amazing. You'd think it'd be super dry, but it's actually not. And I'm going to show you how I cook it specifically to not only keep it moist, but also to keep the integrity of the proteins, amino acids, etc. So I cook it at a very low heat. And I'm going to actually bake it. I'm going to show you how I do that and how I prepare it. Also, the cool thing is you can enjoy the benefits of beef in the off season. If you're trying to stay leaner, keep the fat content low, you're still getting the benefits of beef as far as the mineral content, iron, zinc, B vitamins, creatine, etc. So without all the saturated fat.
All right, first off, I want to thank Skinny Beef for sponsoring me for all my red meat and beef needs for this Olympia prep. I really like the product they provide due to the fact that it's a 98% lean, 2% fat, which you really won't find at your typical grocery store or anywhere. This is great for somebody if you want a low-fat diet, but you still want to get all the minerals and nutrients that beef provides and red meat provides in your diet. It's a great alternative. Also, if you are looking to incorporate more fats in your diet, but you still want to do those through a more healthy avenue, such as maybe like avocados or nut oils or nut butters or whatever, this is another great way. Like I said, you're going to get all the minerals and nutrients that are within red meat, but you're not going to get a lot of the saturated fats and the junk that comes with a lot of the red meat that you'll find in stores. That being said, now we're going to hand it over to the personal chef, Mama Joe. She's been doing all my meals and stuff. Yeah, she can tell you kind of what she does with them, because I don't know. I just eat them.
Okay, so the way that I found that is easiest to make, it's the best way to do it for us, we're storing it, things like that, is to actually make it into individual.
So you like beef? What about skinny beef? Because that's what we're talking about today on Michelle Davis Fitness is ground beef with skinny beef. And I want to say thanks to the guys who provided those videos. Rest in peace to the recent video that you told me about.
Right, Dennis McCarver, yes.
That's so sad. And Matt Porter, he is on YouTube and he is a Vegas local bodybuilder. So shout outs to him as well. They love skinny beef. So I found skinny beef on Instagram. I actually made some burgers last night. They were delicious. Now 2% fat, 98% lean. So, you know, I really trust that this is the kind of company that can give me what I need to build my protein, build my muscle mass, get what I need to get my gains. And I'm going to actually give this to Annie so you and Rick can take it and try it out for yourself as well.
Thank you. I'm really excited because we eat beef all the time, pretty much. So
yeah.
I'm excited to give it a shot, and I'm sure it's going to be delicious.
Tell me some of the things that you keep in mind when you're buying meat at the grocery store.
Usually, especially in my off season, when we're going to buy like hamburger patties, we make sure it's the 90% lean and just 10% fat.
Right.
I kind of look for those percentages when I'm shopping for my meats, steak, the beef patties, and it really makes a difference in what we're putting into our bodies.
We actually went out and got a freezer just for these bad boys.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because I was like, we had no more room in our freezer, and I was thinking, we got to stock up on meat. I want to get some good stuff in there, and I want to make sure I have it at all times, so we went out and got a freezer.
That's perfect, because actually when we're stocking up on meat, we already had a refrigerator in our garage.
That's perfect.
So yeah, so we just throw it all in there, and when it's time to defrost, we just go in the garage and take it out.
We're going to have a segment sometime that's all about cooking. It's all about prepping for your meals. Now, Annie, you have told me so many secrets when it comes to meal prepping, and one of them that I found out was that you cook, you're like, I did? What did I tell you? No, I'm just kidding. Is that you cook your meals, and when you cook your meat, you cook it tender, so that way when you microwave it, it comes out to be tender and not so tough.
Right. You know, we don't cook it all the way through because I always pop it in the microwave because I want to eat my food warm.
Yeah.
And so once you put it in the microwave, well, you're cooking it even more. So
Don't
we
want it
prepare-
chewy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
not at all. So it works out really well.
And do you have a food saver when you cook your meat and you?
Yeah, we have.
I was looking at that, and Jean was like, you want one of those?
Yeah, and it's perfect for traveling. Not the last out of town show I did, but the one before that in Reno. It came in very handy
Right.
because it actually saves room when you're packing all of your food. You know, you can put it. In
You had a
those-
freezer and you packed your meat and everything? Wow. Talk about being organized. So you guys can get some of this. You can pre-make your burgers, pre-make your meals, and then, freeze it. And especially if you're going to be heating it up, don't cook it thoroughly all the way through. So that's some of the things with Skinny Beef that I'm really looking forward to, is kind of with post-season, I can really indulge and look forward to having a lot of beef with Skinny Beef. So go to skinnybeef.com, enjoy yourselves, because the holidays are coming up. You want to have some burgers and some good stuff for the family. That's right. So take a look at this next product review. Wasn't that fun? Makes me want to go and learn how to make soap. And thanks to Earth's Raw Beauty for sending us all of these goodies. Now, why this is important for me is especially because I can't eat any sugar right now. And especially when I want to smell something really sweet, this is exactly what I go for because, well, you have pineapple and jasmine lotion. I put this on at nighttime. Almost like gnawed on my hand for a second there, almost chewed my fingers off. But they have some amazing soaps here, and I love the touches that she put into all of her soaps. So, for instance, for Halloween, because it's October, this is a Hollow Witch soap, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how adorable this soap is, because not only does it have the cat on top of it, but look at this teeny tiny little molded soap assortment she did. It's got a broom, it's got a witch cauldron, it's got a witch hat on top of the soap. So I don't know whether to put it on as display or to use it, but it's so adorable. And they also have foot scrubs. They have exfoliating foot bars. They have salt bars. And my favorite is the Believe in Magic, because this soap has a little unicorn horn on the top of it.
That's adorable.
See, like, how can you go wrong without having one of these in your life? So they also have a Believe in Magic rainbow lotion. People, I'm telling you, you cannot live life without having some luxurious body lotion, Believe in Magic from Earth's Raw Beauty. You know why I love this?
Why?
Is because they have organic oats milk that they
really?
use in it. Look at the ingredients.
Organic oats milk, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So they use oat milk. They use goat's milk. They use all sorts of really, really good ingredients. Coconut oil, apricot kernel oil, shea butter. When I look at the ingredients, I have so much fun reading what's in here. So again, they have their rainbow bath bombs to have some fun. And especially after a long day of working, you really have to treat yourself. So whether it's a foot scrub, whether it's having some fun lotion, looking at a fun soap to kind of just make your day, you know, some of these things are the little things in life that make life worth living, right? And that's why Earth's Raw Beauty, I just love their Believe in Magic line. It just makes me so happy. And Annie, you have yourself a little soap, so you get to try a sample.
Yes.
Yes.
Where did it go?
So go to Earth's Raw Beauty. They have an amazing YouTube channel. You can see all the different ways that she makes her soaps, and as well go to Earth's Raw Beauty IG page, because they have some fantastic pictures about all the latest creations that they make with soaps, and even things like soap dishes. It's just a phenomenal page. I absolutely love it.
I know, it looks so pretty. I
know.
wouldn't be afraid to use it. I'd want to put it on display.
I gotta ask, what do you love the most about pampering yourself? Whether it's doing your nails, or doing a mask, or doing something like a foot scrub.
Probably a mask at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just chilling out in front of the TV.
Why do you like to exfoliate and relax sometimes?
I don't get a lot of time to relax.
Yeah,
It seems
you're
like
busy.
My plate is always full, so I take full advantage when I can on those rare occasions. And it's just nice to, you know, make sure that your skin is looking beautiful all the time.
Oh, yes.
And taking care of yourself, that's a big priority.
I think that's the number one, making sure you're taking care of yourself.
Because if you can't take care of yourself, or if you're not healthy to take care of yourself, then how are you going to make sure everyone else is okay?
Absolutely. That's one of the things that our trainer, Michael, he always tells me is make sure you value yourself.
Right.
Make sure you take the time to value yourself. And I always like to take the time to value myself by using something that's going to smell really nice, appreciate the tiny little things in life. I don't care if it's a good smelling lotion, or hey, they have conditioner too. Something small that I really enjoy is something that just makes it more pleasurable in my day. Little simplistic things to just kind of say that I'm worth it, that I value myself, and especially being a girl, we get to have all sorts of little things that we get all fancy about that guys don't get to have fun in.
We get the fun stuff.
It's true, especially when it comes to unicorn horns and stuff. So thank you so much to Earth's Raw Beauty. We're going to get started on our next product review.
Mikey's Muffins Toasted Onion flavor is a hit. Now these are surprisingly good. They came out crisp, they taste delicious, and I know I sound real surprised. I wasn't expecting much from a muffin that's grain-free. I'm impressed. One muffin, and that's a top and a bottom, is just 98 calories with 5 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat. Made from a recipe of eggs, almond flour, water, coconut flour, and spices. Imported from Canada, who seems to do gluten-free among the best. Find it in the frozen food case. Retails for $6.99 for 8.8 ounces. That's 4 muffins. Total score is 88. For complete product information, just log on to supermarketguru.com.
So thanks to Mikey's for sending us some goodies. I'm actually going to be giving Annie a giveaway of their tortillas, so you get to have fun and enjoy this. So to any of you out there that have a gluten sensitivity, this is the company you want to go for. And why I say that is because they put extra care and compassion into their ingredients when they make their products. They have bread, muffin tops, English muffins, tortillas, and more. And it comes from Canada, but if you go to Mikey's, check them out, look at all their different products. They can ship worldwide. And Annie, have you ever had a gluten sensitivity, or have you ever known someone with a gluten sensitivity?
I've never had one, and I don't know anyone with a gluten sensitivity. So
Yeah.
I'm not educated in that area.
Just someone who has a sensitive stomach. Yeah, but these are paleo friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, and soy-free. So in the ingredients, it's basically coconut flour, sunflower oil, apple cider vinegar, salt.
Oh.
Yeah. So interesting enough, these are really, really good healthy products. And if you've ever tried a gluten-free or a grain-free diet, don't hesitate to give it a try. You might be enlightened to what you might find out. A lot of people who need to go on a gluten-free diet are people, they get headaches, they get stomach aches, they get migraines. It's hard for them to focus when they eat certain types of grains. Gluten is something that some people have a sensitivity to and some people don't, and so that's why I really like the fact that Mikey's has taken the time to come out with these products to help people who still want to have fun in eating and enjoying things in life, like muffins and bread and pizza crusts, right? Who wants to have everyone wants to have their pizza. So thanks again to Mikey's for sending us these products. We're going to be enjoying them. And Annie, go ahead and give your Instagram name.
My Instagram is Annie WB, so it's ANNIEWB151.
And so you'll be reviewing some of these products?
Absolutely.
And as well, Michelle Davis Fitness, you can go and get more information about these products as well. And so we just want to give a big thank you to everybody who sends us products to review on the show, everyone who supports Michelle Davis Fitness, and especially WCOBM. One of my very first sponsors was Mad Macro, and they actually just came out with their pumpkin spice. I just met up with Jason last week, and I do want to give big kudos to this company because they did a lot when it came to helping out our community. Recently, donating bars to the blood drive and everything. So when it comes to companies that are local, that are helping out their community in many ways, got to give a big shout out to Mad Macro. Love these guys. They come in 4 different flavors. And also, if you buy a bar and you use promo code MDFIT, you can get 20% off your order. So give them a try as well. And Annie, I have to say, you're guilty.
Of what?
I know, you're guilty of getting me addicted to Enlightened.
Oh, yeah.
They just sent their ice cream bars to me today for us to try on the show, and they sent 3 different flavors. They sent coffee, red velvet, and one other, I can't remember what it is, but I'm watering, I'm drooling as we speak. And Enlightened has these Rice Krispie bar treats as well. And when you told me about it, I had to send in the info, and they sent us some of these samples. And you've tried these before.
I have. I tried actually this flavor, the birthday cake.
That's why I brought it to you.
Yeah, really good.
It's a Rice Krispie treat with sprinkles in it.
I know. You can't go wrong with a Rice Krispie treat.
And so Enlightened not only makes these Rice Krispie treats, they make ice cream bars, they make ice cream as well, but it's low sugar and it's high protein and it's really good for you. And they also make these bean crisps that are absolutely out of this world. Chocolates, cinnamon, sea salt. They make all sorts of really, really good stuff. So Enlightened, thank you so much for supporting the Michelle Davis Fitness TV show. And is there anything else we want to give shout outs or any announcements? Shout out to Rick for you guys getting hitched a couple of days ago. That was pretty exciting. You guys are going to actually have the ceremony, what, next week?
In a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And then a big party, so we're looking forward
That's
to it. That's
exciting.
Yeah. Hey, Rick, if you're watching.
Yeah. So thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself, and we review products every Thursday at 1 p.m. So be sure to join with us live, and if not, go to the archive shows. They're at WCOBM.tv under Michelle Davis Fitness. And be sure to read my blog. I always like to share the experiences of what's been going on in life. Go to MichelleDavisFitness.com. And Annie, I want to talk about what has happened in our city recently with all the havoc that's been going on. You're a police officer, your husband's a police officer, and last Sunday night was literally the most horrific event in U.S., well, all of history. How do you feel about the shooting at the Harvest Festival?
I'm completely heartbroken. I'm sad. I'm angry. I just want to say my heart goes out to all the victims and their families.
Yes.
You're in all of our prayers, and I do want to give a kudos to all the first responders.
Absolutely.
Who did an amazing job. Your training and your professionalism is absolutely top notch. So we thank you for your service.
Absolutely. You know, anyone going there just wanting to have a good time and they're with their friends and family, no one expects for anything like this to happen. And watching it on video was, you know, just it did sound like fireworks going off at first. And again, I can't even fathom to think what the people were going through at that time. People seeing their loved ones and their friends going through horrific situations, may get shot or injured or what have you. And again, my heart goes out to all the victims, all the family members, friends, anyone who knows anyone that has been in a situation. In this situation, I feel for you because I know a lot of people in Vegas have been affected by this one way or another. And especially too, I heard a lot of taxi, Uber, and Lyft drivers were just picking people up right off the street, driving them straight to the hospital. Yeah. And I got to give a shout out to, again, our city and how all the first responders, they dealt with everything with maturity and with grace and with the best ability that they could. And especially Mandalay Bay, I mean, in a situation like this, you don't really know what to expect, but these people, they did know what to do in a circumstance like that. And you never think like something like this is going to happen. But again, it's just a horrific event, and I really, really want to give a big kudos, shout out, love to every single person in this city who has donated blood, who has donated anything to the hospitals, and especially the staff at the hospitals, the nurses, the doctors, the EMTs, the ambulance drivers, everybody who has put together to help everyone in need. It was amazing how there were hours and hours of lines waiting for people to donate blood, and how people were donating money and food and just what can we do to help. And to see the city come together like that was just amazing. Yeah. So that's going to wrap up everything. And again, thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying Michelle Davis Fitness. And thank you, Annie, for being here.
Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely. And Heidi, we hope to see you next week. All right. Have a good week, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on Michelle Davis Fitness.
Bye.
Bye.